Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to episode 4 of the series The Day the Music Died. If you haven't watched any of the episodes before, make sure to check the playlist. I'm gonna put a link here. So up until now we talked about American Pie and the meaning behind it. We talked about Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and today is the day to talk about the Big Bopper. His real name was Jiles Perry Richardson, or J.P. Richardson. He was born in 1930 in Texas, and he chose that nickname actually based on a dance song, The Bop, that was very famous, so he chose the Big Bopper as his stage name. The start of his career was not actually on the stage. It was in a radio and behind the mic. He was a DJ, a songwriter, and a performer, so he had really successful hits by 59 when the plane crashed. So the Chantilly Lace that we're actually talking about is not his only hit song. He has a lot of songs that were very famous and popular. The Running Bird, that song is actually a posthumous hit after his death in 1959. But today we're gonna watch and talk about Chantilly Lace. So Chantilly Lace came out in 1958, and before listening to it, note that this song is supposed to be a one long flirtatious phone call that he is having with his girlfriend, that it was actually very sexually charged for like 58 that this song came out. So with note that, let's start.
Chantilly Lace and the Big Bopper.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I want? Will I want? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round. Ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's the one I like. What's that, baby? Oh, honey.
I gotta say, he's a great performer. It's very entertaining to watch him. Like, it really feels like a story to follow. It's just not just a song. So the song is very comical, very catchy, and a little provocative for its time. And all in all, the whole package really worked for that time, and it actually was number 6 on the Billboard when it came out, and it was very like popular back then.
Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose or like a girl. Oh, baby, that's the one I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8. And don't be late. But baby, I ain't got no money, honey.
Again, back to the thing that we talked about in the last thing. Again, it has nothing to do with the music. He does not look like that he's 28. I know he was 28 when the crash happened. All these guys look that they're in their like 40s, I think. So that's again interesting to observe about like the theory that we talked about all the pictures that are they were trendy on TikTok like a few months back, that but back then everybody looked kind of older compared to nowadays, like 20-year-olds compared to 20-year-olds nowadays, and so on. So again, like I just realized that he was only 28 when the crash happened.
Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, made the world go round. There Ain't nobody in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose, like a long-neck goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like!
It's very, I mean, it's a very catchy song, but it's also a very catchy and entertaining performance, and then I can just watch it over and over again. It's very cool, and he's very charming. He was one of the first artists that basically conceptualized music videos that have a story, and well before a lot of like MTV productions actually have that thought. He would like make short clips for his music videos, and that was very like new, and he was a pioneer in that field back in the 50s. He had a lot of songwriting planned, but unfortunately, again, he didn't get the chance to do that. The series is all about like not having a chance to do what they wanted to do, but again, looking at the bright side, like leaving something behind that like people remember. One more thing about the plane crash is that we talked about it briefly in the first episode, but he was also not supposed to be on that plane. Waylon Jennings was supposed to be on the plane, but the Big Bopper was supposed to be on the bus, but they switched because he had a very bad cold. So Waylon Jennings gave up his seat. So speaking of that, in the next and final episode of this series, we're going to take a look at Waylon Jennings. I know he was not mentioned in American Pie, but because of all these like twisted incident that he was supposed to be on the plane and he switched, I thought it would be interesting to also talk about one of his songs and look a little bit at his music career. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.